Our new One Lock system was an ingenious idea by our foil designer, Bobby Johnson. It basically takes the front wing and the back wing, slides them together, and expands within the collar, both on our aluminum and carbon systems. So when you push this into the collar here, once the front wing is in, you'll see the front wing will go up slightly. What it's doing is it's pressing against and pulling together, locking into this system here. When you tighten down the latch, it seats the front wing into the system, preventing any rock. If I were to take this back out and show you while it's outside of the system, what's happening is it's sliding together. If you see from the side, it's expanding into this system that we have here. In the new One Lock system, our main goal was to minimize drag on the water, but we also wanted to make it as easy and quick as possible for the customer to set up their foil on the beach as quickly as possible. To do that, we created the RTS kit on the top of the mast plate. You have these sleds that slide into these pre-mounted anchors, and then these T-locks that slide over the back of the mast pedestal. Once in place, take your front wing, slide the latch in first, going all the way until it hits. You take your fuselage / stabilizer, slide it in the back, then you're going to seat this latch directly into the system until it hits the top of the fuse, and then simply push down until it clicks. Now your system's ready to ride. Hey guys, Fred Hope here. Today I'm going to show you how to assemble the new RTS kit system that comes with all of our new One Lock masts. If you look on the board here, we have 2 T-locks, 2 anchors, and 2 sleds. To put these together, you simply take the mast, install the sleds on the top side of the mast pedestal, like so. Pick your tool. And don't tighten all the way. Keep the sleds just a little bit loose. This is going to help us later when we fit them to our foil tracks, because not all foil tracks are perfect. Now that our sleds have a loose fit, we're going to take the anchors with our RTS kit, slide them up to where we want to mount the foil. Keep those loose as well. So sleds are loose, anchors are loose. Fit it into here underneath the anchors. Slide the T-locks over the back. Tighten those down, not too snug, just enough to keep the mast in place. It's not super tight, just a little loose. And then we're going to start by tightening down our sleds so that they're in the right spot relative to the tracks, because all tracks vary by a little bit. They're now tightened down. Then we're going to tighten our anchors down. They're pretty snug fit. And once anchoring the anchors down into the tracks and the sled onto the mast, you will never have to touch them again. Once there, your mast is locked into place. And when getting to the boat, down on the beach, all you'll have to do with your foil is from here, assemble by sliding them into the anchors all the way forward, slide the T-locks over the back, tighten them down, both sides. They're now tightened down, and then once they're tightened down, you see how they're not in line. You can then lift them and lock them into place to have the flow of water go over the T-locks much more efficiently. That's how you set up your RTS kit. So if your latch wears out on the One Lock system, it's really easy to change it out. And all of our front wings come with a latch replacement kit, which is a fin key, a little pin that you see here, and a replacement latch. So you simply unscrew this pin here. You're going to see once out enough, the latch will fall right out. Then you take your new latch. So when first receiving your foil or changing out the latch, you may have the latch setting incorrect. Find out what your latch setting should be, take the latch and try to fit it into the system that it goes into in the fuselage. You can see here I can't get it to go vertically into the system. So while being easy to set up, it's also very easy to take apart. Simply open the latch and wiggle the stabilizer back and forth. And you'll see here the stabilizer starts wiggling from side to side, which is slowly unseating itself in the internal collar. So the more you twist it, quicker it'll come out. You see how it's moving more and more. It's basically pushing itself out to the point where you don't need a mallet. You can pull it out with a pin key.